William's definitely on the warpath with his younger brother. We heard recently, didn't we, how allegedly, according to a very good source, he didn't actually want Harry at his, well, coronation. A little preemptive, some people might say, of course, but that's just how deep things run. But there's a bigger issue actually now over here in the United Kingdom, one that really sort of irks a lot of people each time they do this. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you today. Thank you so much. We're in the beautiful northern town today of Ilkley in West Yorkshire. Now you've heard of that song, haven't you? Ilkley More by Tat, yes. Well, I think if you're a Yorkshire person, it's almost the second few words you say, isn't it? Because everybody teaches you to be proud of God's own country. Of course, it's a beautiful area here, mainly built, really came into the fruition by the Victorian Railways, because of course the mill owners came here, made a lot of money, made a lot of mills, and then people settled. It's absolutely divine. If you like Harrogate and you like York and all of those sort of places, and even if you come in from London and just want to escape and have a look around some real, great architecture of the day, this is the place. And as you can see, we've just found a Victorian post box. Yes, amazing to think what letters were posted in there all of those years ago. Perhaps Prince William might want to post this to his younger brother Harry. Let me explain. You see, as you know, Harry is just, well, Meghan, in my opinion, seems sort of very destructive in wanting to finish off the monarchy with their fake tour and the willingness to go around and, push forward with the Archewell Foundation, which apparently they just do 1 hour a week, as we all know. Who really cares what they're up to? But the British public really care about the monarchy. They truly do. Whatever people think, they care about it. And the bigger issue now is this. Yes, this. The British royal family website. And this really offends a lot of people because, as you can see, based right at the bottom is not too long a sort of biography on Meghan Markle and apparently what she's achieved. But then, of course, Prince Harry, who is a prince of the realm. But moving forward, people just want them both off the website. And this is escalating. According to a very well-placed source at Kensington Palace, this is the most received complaint internationally. Now you can understand they're doing nothing for the monarchy. All they do is bash Britain. There's Harry telling us how bad the government was and how bad the British press are. So why on earth should they be represented on one of the most visited websites in the world? That is the royal family website. Now, as I've told you before, my assumption is this. His Royal Highness... Now, as I've told you before, my assumption really is this. His Majesty the King, King Charles III, really doesn't want to create too much of a problem. And he feels by removal of not just Harry and Meghan, but indeed, of course, his younger brother, the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, that will offend and upset. Now, I don't really think too many people will be too concerned about the removal of Prince Andrew, but they definitely want Harry and Meghan off the webpage, something shared by none other than Prince William. But this is working very much in Meghan's defence, isn't it? Create and divide. This is creating and dividing a relationship between His Majesty the King and, of course, the Prince of Wales, His Royal Highness Prince William, because they are both at odds. William knows the public want it off, but the bottom line is it's finally up to His Majesty the King. And right now he's sort of, well, doesn't want to offend. Now, one can only assume how this is going to play out, but one could also assume that over in Montecito, one person in particular, Meghan Markle, must be delighted just how she's divided the family over something so simple as a website. Neil Sean in the very heart of Ilkley.